I think the biggest message we've delivered to the team consistently is just be competitive each and every day, and making sure that as we are competitive, we're getting better with the little details, understanding that we have extreme depth right now and we need to utilize that. And in order to do that, we need to play extremely hard during the valuable minutes that we get to play on the court.
This team definitely is very competitive. Every practice, there's people on the floor. There's people just being really aggressive, which is really good for us. It's really preparing us for our first games coming up.
You know, I do think we have a lot of shooters that we have not probably had in the past, in the sense of, you look at our top 10 kids, there's probably really only one that's not a pure shooter sitting there.
It's great being surrounded by all those shooters. It really takes the pressure off, and it allows us so many more options.
And that's an interesting thing and an exciting thing, because that just tells us if you keep your spacing really well and you're always ready to shoot and you have a couple downhill attackers, which we definitely do, you should be able to create a lot of things, not always relying on the three ball though, but being able to use paint touches, being able to utilize some low post touches, and be able to still know that you have prolific shooters out there that can hit some big threes for us.
Something I definitely worked on was my outside range. Last year I was more of a downhill attacker and the offensive rebounder, put back. So definitely shooting, because I want to make the defender more, play me more honest than like sagging off of me.
You know, I think you look at Kayla, Dawson needs to take over what Danny Crandall wanted and did do all year last year. Kayla Dawson has the potential to be a true downhill attacker, drawing fouls, finding mismatches on the low block. And I think the greatest thing that we've seen great growth in these last 12 weeks is her overall shooting abilities. And if she can continue to expand her outside game as well as become a great passer, she's going to be extremely hard to defend on the offensive end. What I love the most, though, is how she's focused on the defensive end and really becoming a one-on-one rebounding specialist, which she definitely needed to do for us.
Really want to be the energizer. I want to make everyone feel comfortable on the court, the freshmen, the newbies. We have 5 new people this year. I just want to be a leader, help people, guide them the way.
And then you look at the hard work that Dawson's put in, and just a variety of other kids transfer. Brianna Barnett is a pure shooter as well, so there's a lot of different people that we'll be able to look to shoot the ball.
People that I think are going to be strong for the team this year is definitely our 2 leaders and our 2 seniors, Meryl Kripe and Kat LaParirie. They've been with this team for a long time, they know the system, and they're definitely leading us to be successful this year.
I think Kat just brings energy. When that young lady is full of pride and passion for wearing the Grand Valley uniform and shooting the threes like she's capable of doing, everyone else feeds off of her. I think you look at Kat LaParirie as a true leader for us, and I think you look at Meryl Kripe as our other senior coming back as just young women that know what the culture expects around here, knows what to expect out of each other, and is demanding greatness out of themselves, which is also carrying over to the rest of the team.
As seniors, we just need to bring composure and poise to the court, and really slow everything down when things get crazy. Where the youngins look to us, and we take great pride in that.
In this year, Kat LaParirie will always be a 3-point specialist. That's definitely what she does.
But I'm just really excited to share my senior year with Meryl and get everything going. Just being around these great group of girls, and just having fun doing what we do. And being competitive day in and day out, getting better, and just killing it.
Well, I think you got 22 conference games that we'll play, and then we have 3 tremendous non-conference games that we'll play. 2 will be here. We host Rochester to begin with, which is a non-Division II game, and then right after that we host UND, which is an NCAA team. We host Gannon, which was a Sweet 16 team last year, which is out of our region, but still a tremendous game for us. And then right before Christmas we head to Lewis. So I think you look at 3 great non-conference games, and then the GLIAC is just going to be a bear fight in so many ways.
Definitely the UP games are always going to be tough. At Tech, at Northern, they didn't really lose a lot of people. It's going to be really competitive this year. I mean, there's not really going to be an easy team in the GLIAC.
It's been just the chemistry in this team has just been a joy to watch. We are competitive, but what the greatest thing is that they're constructively critiquing each other on the court. We are not carrying it off the court. We have 15 young ladies that understand that they all have to fulfill their roles to their fullest potential, balance the ability to want to play, and understand that quality of time playing is much more important than the quantity of time, and I think it's just been enjoyable to watch them truly embrace each other, care about each other, and at the end of the day, understand we're in one common goal, which is to succeed on the court.
The team chemistry is just great. Everybody is looking for each other. It's so selfless. We're always making extra passes, and to the point where we get reprimanded that we're making too many passes. It's just so much fun working with different groups. You know, we're always mixing up teams, and it's always fun day in and day out.
As a team, I think that we're very competitive, which is going to help us playing other teams. And since we're deep, we're going to be really good this year.
Our competitiveness on the practice court is phenomenal. Just to keep that up, to always be competitive.